The biggest challenge is always ignoring what you want to build and listening to your customers. So you can have a vision for what you want to design, and it's important to always temper your research about what clients want with your vision for the product. But it's very, very easy to get distracted by what you think you want to build and go ahead and build something which no one ever pays for. So you go ahead and invest a lot of money developing a system that you think is absolutely awesome, and then you find that no one's actually prepared to pay money for it. So the most important thing, and the thing that I've learnt from all the mentors that I've had, is to focus all the time on what people will actually pay for. Focus on small wins of revenue that you can repeat, I suppose. And even if that's not the most exciting thing you could possibly do as a company, if that makes you a little bit of money and allows you to survive, then all the exciting stuff comes later. When you've got some sort of stable revenue stream, then you can start doing exciting things and going beyond that. But at first, keep it very, very simple and focus on the one thing that your customers will pay for. Growth Intelligence has grown faster than I thought it would. We're 5 people now. We've just taken on a 6th, and we'll be hiring 1 person a month for the rest of this year. We've got a number of very large clients now, including some government clients and some clients from financial services and very large telecoms and technology companies. And now the challenge is to scale the system to cater to all these clients. So that's the next step for Growth Intelligence, is to scale up and to satisfy the demand that we have discovered after all that hard work of scrabbling around. We were very lucky in that we got not only 1 but 2 TSB grants. So we got a second TSB grant at the end of 2011, and that gave us another injection of cash that we could keep growing our business. And so that essentially took the place of an angel round for us. We could have gone and got an angel round potentially, although that would have been a lot more work, and there was a lot of work there that I could have either put into trying to find clients or trying to go after angel investment. And actually, I'm glad I did the former. We were lucky to get this TSB grant, and that's taken us to where we are now. The rest of the money, most of the money that we've invested in Growth Intelligence has come from turnover, has come from our clients paying us for products. I think the most important thing is keenness and dedication, but there's a level of maturity that allows you to take on board other people's opinions. I think the most important thing in any human endeavour, I think probably, is to absorb the knowledge of other people, because humans aren't solitary beings and you'll never solve the problem on your own. So the most important thing is, I guess, enthusiasm to go out there and get to grips with the problem independently. But the second most important thing is to be able to listen to people who have different experiences, and be able to absorb that into your own knowledge base. For the last 2 or 3 years, I have been very, very dedicated to the business, and it has tended to block out other areas of my life. I've had to dedicate a lot of time to the business, a lot of my brain to the business. But I've been very lucky to have a couple of friends that I can still meet with and still have a good time with. Probably if I had a less demanding job, I could be even more sociable than I am now. But I suppose there's no way around it. I have been very, very caught up in the business and very, very dedicated to it. But I love it. It's been the best fun I've ever had. It's been great fun. So I haven't begrudged it. Well, on occasion, but in general, even when it's very, very hard, I've really relished the challenge. You can go and get an idea and go ahead and get investment for that idea, but there are certain problems associated with that. First of all, it's very difficult, and the amount of time you invest in getting investment sometimes takes away from developing a core product. So I think the best advice I can give to people who are currently in an office sort of environment is find something consultancy-like that they can do to make a little bit of money to survive for a certain amount of time until they can develop a product that people will pay for in a scalable way. So even if it's not exactly what they end up doing as a company, just being able to survive for another few days independently teaches you so much about how to deal with clients, how to do strategy as a company, how to work out dealing with budgets and paying people and hiring people and that sort of thing. It's those initial days of learning the whole, what it means to run a business that are really critical. So whatever you can do to get those days